said earlier, it's more plan B. But, okay, so this is, as just to set the tone for the night, this is The Lure of Drugs. And it's probably my best known poem, and it's the one that I know off by heart, so it's easy to start with. So, right. If I'm ever on my own, don't ever leave me alone. You could say the penny drops, this is what you forgot. These are things that I do with these, but you look at me like I'm diseased. A piece of shit off of the floor just because you want more. More from me, more for free, more than just dishonesty. Lies again, they're all the same. Just skin up and pass the blame. Tripping out, tripping in, just wait till my trips kick in. Or could it be our pills begin? Like citric acid diethylamide with different pictures on the side. Bart Simpsons or Mr. Men, don't bother me, I'll trip again. Sitting there, you bang up junk because you don't get high off skunk. Take your vitamins every day, but when you're hooked on vitamin K, you beg and steal, cheat and lie. This belly's got me flying high. I think I better walk this off, and on the way, a lick of rock. Popping pills and feeling ill, the buzz off easy, so unreal. Got me walking everywhere, helping me relieve my cares. So I'll beg, I'll cry, I'll kick, just to give me one more lick. And once again, I'll be alone, take all the drugs that I own. This spiral keeps me spinning round, you're a cunt, I'm coming down. I've lost the plot, I've lost the rush, spent all my cash and lost my buzz. My mind's now lost in a daze, reminded by my eyes glaze. Without a doubt, I ain't there, but I've taken so many drugs I couldn't care. Popping all these Class A drugs like so many other mugs. So I'll beg, I'll pray, I'll scream, praying that I'll soon be clean. Drug abuse has screwed my head, within a month I'll be dead. So if I'm ever on my own, don't ever, ever leave me alone. Right, yeah, that's the first one. Right. This one's a little bit less drugs related. It's the only other poem I know off by heart. So after this, you have to put up with the printed out and written out copies and whatever. So anyway, right, this is called Putting the Grape Back In. How do we put the grape back into Great Britain? Can people think for themselves if it ain't written? In the Bible, the tabloids, or on people's Facebook pages. And it's not just the youth, it's people of all ages. People assume it's true if it's written in the sun. The great British paper that lies to everyone. What we really need to do is stop the kids from binge drinking. I mean, come on Britain, let's have less booze, more thinking. The great British mind, one of our best untapped tools. Those who pick all theirs are merely nothing but fools. And that's what we've all done for too long now. We'll get by it in the end, we always do somehow. All I hear about these days is kids and knife crime. I mean, hell, how's a 15-year-old kid gonna handle half time? For stabbing the bully that beat on him year after year because he thought he'd take action, stop living in fear. Picked up a kitchen knife on his way to school, thought, hell, I've smoked on the playground, why not break another rule? Picked up a carving knife, oh shit, I forgot the words. Right, sorry about this, fuck that one up. So yeah, I'm just going to print outs because I fucked that up rotten. So, right, and just for the sake of that, I've got one in here somewhere called Fuck It. Which literally, I wrote that after I performed in Manchester in January, and literally I was so drunk, every other word was fuck it, because I messed up so many times due to being drunk. And this is the result of that night. So here we go, fuck it. Sometimes I'm transparent, that's clear for me to see. I can be read like a book by those who know me, and some that don't. I'm usually predictable at best. The only time I'm not is when I'm a total mess. It's like, on those quiet days when I decide to have a drink, I always lose the ability to just rationally think. So I do something silly, something I'll come to regret. All I can say is, fuck it, regrets ain't stopped me yet. Everyone's got their flaws, but I accept mine are a part of me. They're things I care not to change and just accept and let it be. Because in time I've noticed that eventually they disappear, leaving behind not a trace, let alone a bloody souvenir. If you can accept me at my worst, you deserve me at my best. If you can accept me at my worst, then fuck all of the rest. I'm not chasing anymore, just going to keep on going with the flow. I'll just say fuck it, let's see where my life wants me to go. I've always lived my life, just by the ebb and flow, from day to day. I've never known which way it will go. Keeps me on my toes, vigilant, always completely aware. People call it paranoid, but to be honest, I don't care. Fuck it, why should I? If I'm not happy, does it matter? To anyone but me if I'm off my nuts as mad as a hatter. If I'm paranoid or scared, so hypothetically I don't give a shit. As long as I am happy, that's the point, so fuck it. Right, yeah, see that one would have been bad. So I was prepared for that one. See, right. This is a personal favourite, it's called Superheroes, and unlike most of mine, I don't think I actually swear in this one. I don't think, so don't quote me on that one. My life's got me feeling I ain't cut out for boring shit. Like I should be a superhero. There we go, already. Right, I'm going to start that again because it's the first line and I already swore. My life's got me feeling I ain't cut out for boring shit. Like I should be a superhero and just be done with it. I'm not big enough to be Batman, and I'm also unsure if I'd look good enough in blue to join the Fantastic Four. Plus then I'd have to become the Fantastic Five, and if faced with kryptonite, I doubt that I'd survive. So Superman's out of the question, Spidey is as well, because supporting my body weight on webs just seems to me like hell. I can't be Green Lantern, as rings really aren't me. I couldn't be the Flash, I'm not that fast, honestly. I'm not green like the Hulk, or stone like the Thing. These heroes have powers, I haven't got anything. Well, you could say that I have an exceptional power to rhyme, but I don't think that will help me to fight crime by saying, "Excuse me sir, please don't act that way, or I'll get poetic on your arse today." I don't think many villains will be put off, even if my grammar was exceptional, tip-top. I think then I'd be caught well underprepared, as no self-respecting villain would ever be scared of a skinny guy with no fashion sense, and an obvious grasp on how to use the past tense. I guess it would never be the life for me, if I tell the truth, it would never really be. Ideal living my life, trying to fight crime, so I'll carry on as I am, and continue the rhyme. I like that poem because I actually attempt some humour in it, so apart from the fuck up at the beginning, that is. Right, this is Shard by Shard, and this is dedicated to Demetrios, who's actually going to be watching this later when it's recorded and put up on YouTube. So this is just for him. They call me Grimbley, some days I'd rather be Graham, the name my mum and dad chose for me. I must be a nice guy. Well, I do my best, I try. But I wasn't always, and that I will never deny. About 12 years ago, it was like watching a different show. Back then I was someone that I wished I didn't know. I've had to push myself hard, left myself scarred. Time and time again I picked myself up, shard by shard. I first stole at 11 years old. Well, 10 if the truth be told. If they gave medals for honesty, I'd never win the gold. I think it would be silver or bronze for me if I was a thief, a cheat, and had a problem with honesty. It's been such a test, and it's far from over yet, but I've done so much, I feel entitled to a rest. I've had to push myself hard, left physical scars, but I'll put myself together, shard by shard. What goes up comes down, I see that clearly now, but back then I really should have had that figured out, because I never know what I wanted to do. I never knew what I wanted to do. And if what I know now, I knew then. Sorry about this. But back then, really I should have had that all figured out. Because I never knew what I wanted to do. And before figuring it out, my time was all but through. And if what I knew now, I know then. If what I know now, I knew then, I'd do it all again. I'll enjoy it for a while, but I'll always regret it when. Once more I push myself hard, create emotional scars, repair myself, shard by shard, shard by bloody shard. Sorry for the cock-ups, I just can't read my own handwriting. It's terrible. I spend so much time writing, and about 6 years ago, people used to say to me I have really nice handwriting, but lately it's just become atrocious. It really has, and it's horrible. Right, this is Dreams, and hopefully if this goes right, I should get it all in one without a cock-up. Touch words. Right, Dreams. You've got to always follow your dreams or they will follow you. And following my dreams is something I always intend to do. Because for so long now I've sat back as others crush my dreams, just watched helplessly as they fall apart at the seams. I'm so close now to being where I really want to be. Every time I've been this close, I'm sent hurtling back to reality. Well, no longer will I be that person, that fickle little boy. I've realised I'm the only person with the power to destroy, to tear apart everything I could possibly ever hope to have gained. And to create a smile, whereas before it would be a tear stain. That had just run freshly from out of my weary eyes, as I realise, once again, I'm to blame for my dream's demise. I guess that for far too long, I was just far, far too weak. I needed to give my outlook on life a real big tweak. To sort it out, and get up and running once more, yet again. And not be the victim of my own scourge and my own disdain. No, not I, not again. This time I promise no more will I be the reason that my dreams just fade out, flail and die. So I'm going to look at all I've done, where I've gone wrong, fix it like I should have been doing the whole time all along. And you know what? When people say to aim for the stars, fuck that. My dreams will reach a sun that's not ours. They'll circle that solar system and then they'll come back down and keep on flying. they'll never come back down. Right, yeah, that's Dreams. Jesus, I'm sweating like anything, it's unreal. Right, this is not beaten yet, this is quite a recent one, I quite like this one. I wish I could take a pill to forget. 28 years gone, not beaten yet. Been knocked to the floor a bit though. The worst part's over though now, so I won't kick, scream, we won't row, as much as I know I really want to. Just so that you are fully aware, I may act and claim that I don't care. We both know that that's not true. So I guess now all there is to say is I hope that you're happy anyway. Guess that's the mature thing to do. And now I'm starting to realise, maybe all this is a blessing in disguise, because now I'm not chasing after you. I've started to once again feel like me, the same old Grim that I used to be, the one who fell into the blue. So now I can safely hide behind a smile, knowing that it's been such a long while since I smiled like I used to. But priorities and people change, and I'll admit it does seem strange, things being like this with you. But over time, bad news becomes good, if you take it how you should, and not just let it consume you. Right, yeah, that's not beaten yet. Right, I've got 3 more written, so that's it pretty much. Right. This is full stop. People often say my poetry's morbid or bleak. That's because it's easier for me to write when I feel weak. The words just arrange into what I want to say as they go onto the page, and that's where they stay. It's not miserable because I feel depressed. It sounds down because I think that it's for the best. To take those bad emotions from out of my head. I deal with them better if they're written out instead. But that's not the tone this poem's meant to set. It's not laced with fear or even tinged with regret. This is to show more to me than it is to you. That some of my poetry can even be happy too. When things look bad, they're bound to turn. That's one lesson that I've been forced to learn. The clouds are thicker before the sun breaks through, and life will carry on. It always will do too. Now and again, every once in a little while, allow yourself to be happy, even risk a smile. Because no matter how bad things may actually seem to be, salvation's around the corner. Just you wait and see. Things may look bleak, bad, hell, even grim. But that's not a reason for you to give in. There's so much more to you than people see. There's more to you than even you know, honestly. So when everything around you is turned to pot, and you feel like you're truly losing the plot, things will get better, they truly have to. You can't get much lower than rock bottom, can you? And when you hit there, up is the only way you can really head at the end of the day. Believe me, once again, you'll hit the heights of the top. You just got to remain positive. Full stop. Well, yeah, that's that one. Right, this one, I've never performed it, I've never even read it to anyone, so if this goes horribly wrong, I'm expecting it. Okay, so this is called Crazy, and it's about one of about 5 poems I've got called Crazy, because that's exactly what I am. Right, I'm just left here feeling so unsure. It doesn't help when I'm so insecure, in myself, so devoid of self-belief, never bother trying to save myself the grief. That's why I get nowhere, why I never get ahead. I don't believe in myself, my faith in others instead. If I cook it up, couldn't handle all the shame. I wouldn't like the accusations, don't want the blame. So many people get their kicks just putting you down. I guess there's so much enjoyment in making others frown. I guess I don't know why I don't believe in myself. I'm not an evil person, I've got a clean bill of health. I spend my whole life just trying ever so hard to do what I should, but my own feelings I discard. I know I really shouldn't, but I just can't stop to. I guess that's what prevents me ever getting with you. It's not that I don't want to, just haven't got the balls. I'm just being paranoid of being wrong and losing it all. Of losing a good friend, someone I feel does understand. I don't really feel prepared for this, I never had it planned. One day I might have the answer, one day it will be clear. But I don't think that day's coming, it's nowhere even near. And I can't seem to dislodge you from inside of my head. Replace you with something else, anything instead. But that's not what I want. I don't know what I want to do. I know I can't handle feeling this way for you. When you don't feel the same, it's absolute agony. I've gone insane, this is driving me crazy. But yeah, it's quite an old one, so I'm quite impressed that I actually even managed to finish it. Right, this is the last one I've got, so yeah, back to the music after this, thank God. Right, it's called Live It Large. It's a bit more satirical than anything else. I think people are getting sick of the sight of me. I'm like a more dysfunctional Pete Doherty. I make Amy Winehouse seem like Little Bo Peep. I'm wilder than Michael Carroll is in my sleep. I really do so try hard not to act that way, but I think it's the only way to get myself through the day. By not being boring and living life to the max, smoking loads of green without a thought of heart attacks. I've probably killed my liver time and time again, but all I've done about it is write it down in pen. Made up a new poem and put it in my book, where it'll wait for me to never give it a look. Robert Downey Jr. ain't got shit on me. Even it is worse, and I'll tell you that for free. I make Charlie Sheen look like he'd lost and not won. I'd outdrink Mel Gibson before he'd even begun. Try as I may, I know I'll never be able to escape from those bottled demons, be it grain or grape. And the worst part is I know how it affects me. Sometimes it's been known just to send me crazy. But the main point of this is to explain I'm having fun, and if I'm truly honest, it just has to be done. Personally, I just feel a need to break free, and not ever be held back by life's monotony. So what's the harm if I smoke and I drink, as long as I live it large and enjoy myself, I think. Right, that's me done. If you actually want to read any of it properly and not have me cock it up, on Facebook if you search Grim and then put in brackets poetry, that's my page. So, yeah, it does sound a lot better if I'm not cocking it up as well, trust me.
I thought you did a great job. Grim, everybody, give him another big hand.